Hello stranger! I'm back with another Rom&nd video featuring their newest release, the Muteral Nude line. Doing a wordplay of muted and neutral, the Muteral Nude line definitely keeps its selections with what its name suggests. For this release, I got the 2 new shades for the Dewyful Lasting Tints, 3 new shades for the Zero Matte Lipsticks, and 1 of the 4 Mood Pebble nail colors. Along with the Muteral line, I got some freebies as well, the lip brush, and a juicy lasting tint shade in Cashewnut Rose, which we'll also be trying out today. Starting off with the Mood Pebble nail, I only got number 20 in Nougat Rose. This is a nude pink color, very clean and classy looking shade. I'm not really a nail polish kind of gal, so I really like the consistency of this nail polish. It's not thick, it's more on the watery side, but that makes it easier to coat the nails completely and smoothly. Although it does apply very thin, all you have to do is add some coats. I did 2 coats of the Mood Pebble nail. If you want the color to be very opaque, then go to 3 layers or 4 or 5, depending on what you need. Comparing this to the Sunny's Face Play Paint, which I got as a freebie last time, I prefer the consistency of this. No streaking, just make sure you're not somewhere windy to prevent air bubbles from forming. But definitely an amateur can apply this like a pro. You can definitely mix this up with other shades in the line, which I will definitely be doing in the future. Now you guys know I like the Dewyful Lasting Tints. My friends also like them, so if this is your first time encountering this line, you can check out my previous video to get a more elaborate focused review. For the Muteral Nude line, they put out number 12 in Canyon and number 13 in Custard Mauve. To keep it short, Dewyful Lasting Tints come in a glossy finish and leaves a stain on your lips, especially when you do several coats. Number 12 in Canyon is described by Rom&nd as a soft sepia nude. It's a beautiful coral shade with some peachy undertones peeking through. The peachiness is more apparent on the skin swatch than on the lips, so don't be afraid if the shade looks too peachy or orange for you, because that would be the case on the lips. It's such a warm, juicy MLBB shade. Definitely becomes one of my favorites in the whole Dewyful Lasting Tint line. Number 13 in Custard Mauve is described by Rom&nd as a cream mauve color, and it's true. It's a muted pinky mauve color. Once applied on the lips, it really creates a fresh meets romantic fall vibe. It's definitely another MLBB shade, so wearable. This is perfect for fall, even though we only have summer and not so summer seasons here in the Philippines. The added 2 new shades for the Dewyful line are just gorgeous. They definitely became part of my all-time faves from this line. They're very flexible colors that's easy to wear for every day. Now, I'm pretty excited to try out the Zero Matte Lipsticks, and since it's the first time that I'll be featuring this on my channel, we'll dive into this a little deeper. The packaging of the Zero Matte Lipstick is just flawless. The casing is very soft to the touch and is thick enough to keep the lip piece from breaking even after a fall. So far, I haven't broken any of the matte lipsticks as they're very much intact to the casing. The Zero Matte Lipsticks glide smoothly and creamy, but it's not super pigmented at one swipe, compared to the Fluff Mattes at least. But the colors are buildable. On the lips, is it just me or they kinda have a blurring effect? They handle lip cracks better than the Fluff Mattes, but I do think they also feel a lot more drying over time. Unlike the Dewyful Lasting Tints, these Zero Matte Lipsticks don't really leave a stain. So it's easy to go in and out with any color you like throughout the day, which works for me. I'll have to get a better experience with these matte lippies more, and in the future, I'll release an in-depth review of these. But for now, let's swatch the 3 shades under the Muteral Nude line. Number 21, we have Smoked Beige, which is described by Rom&nd as a half-smoked calm beige shade. A very creative way to say it, but to keep it simple, it's a coral shade with some peachy undertones. The peachiness of this shade really comes out, especially on the arm swatch. On the lips, depending on the lighting conditions, sometimes the peachiness really comes through. In person, the shade is a lot more muted, not very bright or vibrant. It definitely has a soft quality that isn't accurately translated on camera. Next, we have number 22, which is Mauve Beans, described by Rom&nd as a boiled softly, elegant mauve beige. It's a soft mauve color, and just like smoked beige and ruddy nude, the soft quality is better seen on person than on camera. I actually like pairing this up with smoked beige for a two-tone lip look. Lastly, we have number 23 in Ruddy Nude. Creatively described by Rom&nd as a daily nudie red baked in the autumn sun, I kinda get what they're saying. It's a warm red but make it muted. To make this easier described, imagine smoked beige but with just a little bit more red. It still retains that soft neutral look that fits in the Muteral line while giving an option to all of you red-loving gals or boys out there. And now, of course, I won't forget our freebie, the Juicy Lasting Tint in Cashewnut Rose. This shade is a rosy mauve with some brown undertones peeking through. It's such a pretty shade, and for a freebie, this is such a great catch. I kinda miss the Juicy Lasting Tint formulation. I've also done a couple of reviews for this in the past, and as a gloss girl, this is a really great formulation. And that is all for Rom&nd's Muteral Nude line. I really love this release so much. I see myself using all the shades, and this kinda opened up a newfound liking for nail polish. So get ready to see more of that in this channel. So I guess that's it for now. Until next time, goodbye stranger.
Moon, prism, power, makeup. Right. Moon, prism, power, makeup.